Hi, this video will cover forecasting in Easy Insight. For all of our inventory management integrations, you will find a series of forecasting reports on your pre-built dashboard. The first two are tables that cover the forecasting per SKU. The first one is forecasting across locations, so looking at your total stock levels and demand across all SKUs. Forecasting by location has the same data, but broken out per location. Typically, we see customers use one of these or the other. It just depends on your business, whether you need to look at data across everything, or if you have specific locations that you need to really track data across. If we take a look at one of these reports, you will see the SKUs, you will see the sales quantity, and you will see the total quantity. The distinction here is that sales quantity is the number of units that were sold of this specific item, while total quantity is the number that were sold and used in manufacturing, used in kitting, any sort of total quantity that ends up adding up into a sale in the end. So in this case, if we look at this 25-pound iron plate, 255 units were sold, but 467 were used in total, including use in some kits. We have the on-hand, available, and odd order in the stock side. Typically, available is going to be on-hand minus any sort of committed sales orders. We have the daily demand, which is going to be based on that total quantity. Within your inventory configuration, you can specify if you want this to be a 365-day, 90-day, 30-day, an average of your 30 and 90, whatever combination you want to help feed into this daily demand value. You can also configure seasonality under account settings with a monthly seasonal value. Based on this daily demand, we have our calculated days of stock and our projected date out of stock. We can also look at this data by supplier. So here we have a table with each supplier and then the products that are in this out of stock range. You can click to pull up the list of products and help guide what you need to do as far as the reorders for each individual supplier. You can also look at your projected stock levels by month. So here, if we go ahead and run this report, looking at our A class, so the products that make up the top 80% of our volume, here we're seeing the projected levels on a monthly basis of each SKU. This data takes into account a variety of factors. It takes into account our normal forecast, our committed sales orders, any incoming purchase orders, any planned manufacturing or production orders, both in terms of the production, what's going to be produced by it, as well as the consumption. For every ingredient or material, how much is going to be used for those scheduled orders. If we go ahead and edit this report, right now it's using the field projected on hand. If we need to pull in more details, we can do choose measure. Then underneath the forecasting projection fields, you will see that there are additional fields you can dig in for details around projected production inbound, projected purchases inbound, projected sales, whatever you need to do to enhance this report for your reporting. For additional configuration, you can go to inventory and then configure inventory. Here you can customize the reorder calculation, the ranges, and so on. Hopefully this will help provide some valuable forecasting as you use Easy Insight in combination with your inventory system.